Hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? We didn't even have time to do the countdown. We've got so much to do today and very little time to do it. And we've got 2 hours, 2 hours to do what we can. So we thought we'd just start this cold. How are we all doing? As you know, we are continuing. This is part 2 of reading the sidebars in the Depp v. Heard trial. We did part 1 yesterday. Obviously, we'll do part 3 next time. But please stay here for part 2. And if you're on the replay crew, we are a little bit gabby here at the beginning. So I would suggest you just fast forward about 10 minutes, and that should get you where you need to go. But until then, we got some housekeeping stuff to take care of. First of all, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We actually came out ahead. As you know, I've been documenting the thing that YouTube does where, hey, you've got a bunch of subscribers. Oh, never mind. We're taking all of those away and a few more just for giggles every day. Goes up, goes down, plus, it goes up 20, goes down 25, goes up 15, goes down 20. That kind of thing. We came out ahead today. We're about 13 ahead of where we were yesterday. So yay me. Keep making sure you are subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you are, just double check, please, to make sure you're still subscribed. And make sure you hit that like button for this stream. We got 153 of you here and 92 likes. That's a great way to start. But that still means like 60 of you haven't done your damn job. So get down there and hit that like button. And then take our like and subscribe poll. Today's like and subscribe poll now has 10 more votes than there are likes. Cheaters, you cheating scumbags. Get down there. If you took that poll and didn't hit that like button, shame on you. Get down there and do that. All right, today's poll. Signs you have a bad lawyer. Objection, hearsay, repeat as needed. I'm trying here. It's not something you want to have your lawyer say in court, definitely. And objection to my own question. That's also a bad sign. And the umbrella man did it. That's also something you don't want to hear your lawyer saying. So take your pick. That's our random silly poll for the day. Just a little reminder to hit the like and subscribe button. So 173 people here, 121 likes. That's a good way to start. Keep it coming as we go along. Super chats will be read as they come in because, hey, this is informal. We're just having a fun little get together, and we are doing our dramatic reading of the sidebars in the Depp v. Heard trial. But first, as always, we have to do the booze of the day. We've been doing some whiskeys recently, but today it's hot in here. It's just hot and muggy. So I wanted to do another cocktail, simple cocktail. This is so simple of a cocktail that literally anybody can do it and not screw it up, except for me because I left my jiggers, my measuring utensils in the other room. But hey, I'm a professional drinker, so I'm going to eyeball this one. But today's that's not something I want to be known for, but I am. Today's cocktail, the cocktail of the day, is the simple bourbon ginger. It's exactly what it sounds like. Today, we are using Amber Heard's favorite bourbon, Maker's Mark. You want to put in a glass with ice, about 2 ounces. About 2 ounces of bourbon and about 3 ounces of ginger ale. Don't use ginger beer. If you use ginger beer, you've essentially made a Kentucky Mule. You want to use ginger ale. It has a completely different flavor profile. This is going to be a little lighter, a little more fizzy, and a little less on the gingery side. But it's a nice, bubbly, fresh summer cocktail. The bourbon ginger. That is good. And it goes down very, very easily. They complement each other so well, the ginger ale and the bourbon. All right. That's the cocktail of the day. Get that out of the way. I'll just keep this Maker's Mark here right next to me, either to drink or for demonstrative purposes. Whatever happens. All right. So as I said, we're doing a dramatic reading as we did yesterday. Yesterday, we had the assistance of Mr. Hayden himself, Aussie Overlaw. Welcome back, sir.
G'day, g'day.
Oh, one more thing, just in case you're wondering, you can be all foo-foo and put a little lime wedge on there. All right. We had Hayden here yesterday to help us out. You're looking confused, Hayden.
I was curious as to the color of that lime wedge, but moving on.
It's a dry lime wedge.
Okay.
It's been dehydrated. Righto. So there we go. Hayden is back for more dramatic reading, but also, as you know, there was far too many parts for two men to read. We decided we needed to mix it up by bringing on a showstopper of a human being, an actress, and she's probably been nominated for acting awards that I have no idea about, but she was hot. You loved her in Transformers. It's the one and only actress herself, Megan Fox.
Hello.
Wrong one. Shit.
Now
You're here too.
Hold on. I majored in theater.
Okay, you're back.
I can pull off some acting chops here.
All right.
Especially if it's Elaine, because all I have to do is just make sure that my microphone is turned. Our objection here is motherfucking microphone.
I thought you were doing that on purpose. You were doing that on purpose.
Yes.
You're confused. Don't do that. I'm scared. Right. So that's Kitty says, "Yay, Mom's here." We have some enthusiastic people here. Jonathan is OMFG. Yes, Megan and Hayden. See, I pull out all the stops. I call in favors. Not that either of you owe me favors, but hey, maybe I owe you one now. Oh, see, I read JKD Buck says theater is greater than sociology. I thought it said Scientology. I was like, well, they're kind of the same thing. Sociology. Elaine, your mic. All right, so this is our crew today. This is our lineup we've got for the dramatic reading of the sidebars in the Johnny Depp case. Let's see, same old thing. Doggo Cam is here. It's there. We unlock the achievement. I got to turn this fan a little bit more in my direction because it is hot AF here for some reason today.
Hey, did you move your office again, Jeff? I feel like you're back to a different spot or your old spot. No?
No. The original one has bright lime green wallpaper. This is my little secondary blue space.
Gotcha.
I just hung stuff on the walls.
I hung something on the wall today. Did you notice?
A map?
I did notice that.
Yes, I did.
Notice what it's my keepsake, my New York Post cover of the most handsome president in the entire universe, right there. Best
he can
mugshot.
Handle some balls on the golf course. We saw that.
Best
flipping those balls around
ever.
Oh, dear God.
That's staying forever. That's now up there forever. That's it.
Seriously, that picture is gonna live in infamy forever.
It's so good, right?
Well, it's not like it's ever gonna die. The memes alone are gonna make sure that goes down in internet history. So
it's so good. He's bigger than Elvis now. Why did they do this? He's literally bigger than Elvis.
I mean, that's just like the ultimate. I dare you to take my picture.
Oh, it makes me angry every time I look at it. And yet at the same time, then I laugh. It's just like, I don't know. It's the greatest picture on earth. I love it.
Just backfired spectacularly. So.
Oh, and by the way, you guys have got to know this. Get that picture pulled up on your phone and turn the phone left and to the right and down and up. And his eyes follow you.
No!
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Do it right now. Do it right now. Do it right now.
Funny.
His eyes follow you. I don't know how he did it. It's some kind of magic trick. But those intense, I'm going to fuck you up eyes, they follow you. It's incredible.
Wow. Okay.
Does it work? See? Look, Aussie's trying it.
That's
That's funny.
That's awesome. I didn't notice that. That's great.
Wow. I like that. That's cool.
And people are like, oh, he should have smiled. He should have done this. He should have done that. I think it was a brilliant photo.
No, it's perfect.
So you look at that and you get angry and you laugh. I know what happens every morning when I look in the mirror, but I get angry and then I just laugh. Legal Vices, Jeff, is that a Korean Canadian Mountie hat?
I just saw that.
This is a custom made hat from Spain, from Y Hats. Oh, see now it doesn't work because we've got the pheasant feather, but it also has a sterling silver hat band with dangly arrow dangle there, like mini pearls price tag on the ground.
Did you shoot the pheasant yourself?
No, they probably did that somewhere in Spain. So yeah, this is from Y Hats in Spain. What a great little hat this is. Okay, so all right, that's 10 minutes in. Like I said, we prattled about and bantered back and forth a bit. We do have a ton of stuff to cover today. So without further ado, what are we on? We only did 2 days yesterday, didn't we, Hayden? We're on
Yes.
day 4.
Yep.
Right. So this is day 4, day 3 of testimony. And there's some interesting stuff about jurors here.
Ooh.
Like a couple of jurors were up to things that we'll look at here today.
I'm sorry, worse things than Johnny getting waved at and Elaine cracking the shits? What could be worse than that?
Well, let's find out. Well, that's one of the things because they have to revisit that. Where are we at here? Sidebar. That's what I'm searching for. Sidebar. All right. This let's see who all is involved in this sidebar. We've got the court. We've got Rottenborn. This is a long one too. The court Rottenborn. Court Rottenborn. The court Rottenborn. The court and Rottenborn. Oh, and Vasquez. Vasquez comes in at the end. Well, let's see. This is my show and my channel, so I'm going to be Mr. Rottenborn. You can be Vasquez. You can be Camille at the end there.
All right.
So we'll start with the court. Now this this oh god damn it, what am I doing? Let me bring this up. That helps, huh? Share screen. Winders. Bring up the winder. All right, and how are we gonna do this? Will that let us? Nope, there's only 2 of us there. That doesn't work. I adjusted this yesterday, so I guess we'll have to go like this. All right. There we are. See if we can embiggen it more. Let's embiggen it. Should have done this beforehand, but frankly, I didn't want. I was busy. Okay, so right. They're starting out here. This is still, I believe. Tell me I didn't close that, because if I close, no, I did not close this. This is we said day 4. So this is Kate James. No. Sorry. This, yeah. What the hell? I am so confused. We got through Isaac Bruce and Patterson yesterday. Kate James, Laurel Anderson, Gina Duders, and you remember Gina? She was the one that got booted out, right?
Right.
Yes.
We get to hear.
What was she doing
Yeah.
exactly? I forget. Texting or
Eve
something?
Barlow set her up to text and tweet
Mhm.
things and then ratted her out. So we get the sidebar on that.
Although I
Very
think
soon.
that actually what didn't actually happen during the trial. It was an old text, and
Mhm.
it wasn't even real. So
Yep, she set her up.
Yeah.
She set her up. Eve Barlow set her up. But so here we go. Let's take this from the top. I will be Mr. Rottenborn, and Megan Fox will be Judge Askarati, and Hayden will be the lovely and bubbly Camille Vasquez.
all right.
Let's see. I think we should give Mr. Rottenborn a sinister tone today.
Mr. Rotten.
So I can't say if I wanted to give him sinister or just like, Cletus dumber than a bucket of rocks. Can't do them both. Anyway, just one brief matter, Your Honor. May we approach?
Yes, that's fine.
I just want to kind of clarify the 48-hour rule that we agreed to. Okay, yeah, this is they're talking about witnesses. They want to call some witnesses, and they've set this rule that you need to give at least 48 hours notice, and they're bickering about that. The 48-hour rule that we agreed to with respect to the witnesses.
Okay, for witnesses?
So 48 hours ago, they sent us an email saying they anticipate Kate James, Gina Duders, Laurel Anderson, and Sean Bett. Yesterday afternoon, or yesterday around lunch, they said, given how quickly we're working through witnesses, we want to maybe add Kipper and Lloyd. No issue with that, since obviously we want to get through this trial.
Oh, we've already gone through those depositions, right?
Yeah, so I emailed them, and I asked for clarification. Doesn't this sound like just like a child tattling on somebody? So I emailed them and I asked for clarification. And then I said, do you mean those 2 in addition? Or were you planning on to the 4 you were planning tomorrow? And yesterday at whatever this afternoon, they said, yes, these are in addition. Well, just this morning they said, oh, well, we're not going to do Sean Bett until Monday. And then we're going to replace him with Dr. Kipper. And I just want to get clarification. I mean, if they're going to say that they have more time to prepare for Sean Bett, but it's more complex than that. Because there's a deposition designation. We have to have notice to fight over the exhibits that are going to come in.
Right.
I just love the chords. Yeah, all right, cool.
Right.
There's some gamesmanship in them telling me yesterday afternoon at 5 p.m. these are in addition, and then saying today, no, by the way, we're going to take out one of the people in the middle of the day, and it's going to be a live witness. So I just wanted to raise that with your honor.
Well, I understand your concerns, but trials are very fluid, and I think 48 is helpful for everybody, I think. And I think as soon as and I think this will be for your side too.
We did that, Your Honor.
Way to pick that up. I was going to say do two. You're going to do Chu and Vasquez. You're going to do the goodies. I'll be the baddie. All right. We did that, Your Honor. Okay.
And they will have more time to prepare for Mr.
Well, I understand that. That's a little bit beside the point. I get the feeling.
I think the problem was trying to confirm yesterday afternoon, and it's fine for today.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that we're all clear that...
Right. You're going to do...
We're going to do our very best.
Very best. Okay.
Go Chu.
That's Chu.
Wait, what?
Mr. Chu.
That's you, Aussie.
Oh, hey, Your Honor, there's no gamesmanship. Sorry.
It's hard, really, says Vasquez.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I should have had more caffeine before this.
Wake up. Stop playing games. Turn off your computer.
There's no games.
Yeah. So this first little sidebar, that was just a little bit of snarkiness, and
It really did sound like Rottenborn was tattling.
That was whingy.
Yesterday,
it really was.
And then they said, and
and then they did he didn't ask for anything. This
No.
this was a several minute sidebar. And then he told me he was going to do this, and then he did this, and he took out this one witness, and then he put another witness there, and it was 5 o'clock yesterday.
he didn't really ask for anything.
He didn't ask for anything.
That's why the judge is like, yeah, okay, and can we
What's your
move on?
point? He's literally
just
just
said-
sitting there whinging, wasting the court's time.
Yeah, he didn't
Twice.
ask for anything.
Twice he just said, I just wanted to make this clear. Little
Was there
Billy
any
stole the
benefit to
cookie in
getting
the
that on the
cookie
record
jar.
or not?
This is just dumbness.
Mhm.
Is dumbness a word? If not, it should be.
Dumbness.
It's like not quite stupidity. It's just dumbness.
I'm sure it's a word. But now I'm curious. Hang on.
Well, not to be confused with like deafness and dumbness. Wow. All right.
Yeah, it's a word.
Cool. And speaking of cool, we got some super chats here that slipped in there. Sarah Gould starting us off with a $10 super chat. Hi. Just here for a moment, be back for replay. Well, hello, Sarah Gould. If you're still here, if you're not, hey, Sarah Gould on replay. Welcome back. Work exhausted me last night, so I'll probably zonk off in the next 10 minutes. Well, that's why I was late. I was zonking off for never mind this. I'll probably zonk off in the next 10 minutes listening to you. Hope you find 2 others for dramatic reading today. Well, what a coinkydink. I did find 2 others right here.
Does she mean
Hidden.
2 others other than us? Or 2?
Try not to read too much into the chats.
Are we not cutting it already? Jeez.
If you assumed I was alone, congratulations on guessing that we did find 2 others. If you saw these 2 and still did it,
I feel like I
So
need
it's-
a selection of wigs to do this and a black
Yeah.
robe. It would be nice to have a selection of wigs. I could have had some time to prepare, but I just got this notice quickly.
and
I don't have a white suit to look like Camille. I'm not prepared for
A
this.
white dress. I'd love to see you in a white dress with a
You-
big
you-
ass bow.
he'd
and
be
a light
Ozzie Sanders. Yeah.
streaming down on your head.
Let's move right along to the next one here. Victory Lane's Exotics. Victory Lane Exotics. It sounds like a bowling alley and taxidermy shop. Victory
What?
Lane Exotics.
Oh my god.
Just want to say hi to everyone. Hi, Victory Lane Exotics. But I'm assuming it's pets because you have a snaky fella. You have an Elaine Bredehoft there in your profile picture. So I'm assuming it's a pet shop, an exotic pet shop. And speaking of exotic pets, equality. That's cute. Equality.
That's great.
This is the best. You guys are awesome. Big laughy face. I know. I'm so happy to have these guys back. Especially, I'm so happy to have to have Megan here for the full 2 hours. She originally was only supposed to be here for an hour.
But I moved my appointment for you, Jeff, because
Oh,
I missed you. I have not seen you in a while. It's been a long time.
it
It's been a long
has
summer full of lots of traveling and then sickness. I got COVID.
like
I'm
4
still
times.
I know, I'm still coughing. So that's why I keep hitting the mute button, but I missed you, so I didn't want to cut it short.
Well, thanks. We appreciate you here. We just it really, really helps to have a female voice to break things up, especially when like everybody here is female, basically, in the reading.
Right. I forgot that the judge, it was Penny.
Yes, it was Miss
So yeah,
Askarati.
that and she was such a great judge, by the way. I really enjoyed watching her, especially her look of total frustration by the end. Like I've so had it with all of this. Her
Mhm.
face was just constant study in frustration. It was great. She really was good.
And I'll just never tire of saying ass karate. That's
I already had quite a bit of respect for Penny, but by the time you look at everything that she's already had to deal with, by this point in these sidebars, she had the patience of a saint.
Well, she did. Is this an episode
sure
of Clue?
All right, where's the next one?
Judge Penny Peach Karate's here. That's nice. That's cool. All right. Oh, in fact, your Daily Quick Bite says Elaine might just be the muggliest muggle that ever muggled in the entire history of muggledom. Could be. This whole case is comedy gold. Unless you're an Amber Heard stan, and then, you know.
Yeah, and then it's just an exercise in pain and anguish.
and bitterness and everything else. Flux by him.
I just finished watching that ridiculous documentary last night with my locals crew.
I was lurking.
Oh, were you there? Oh, you weren't saying anything.
I know. I was listening in the office.
Oh well, what a ridiculous shit show. Hey, Flux.
Flux says by the end of these transcripts, you can hear just how done the judge is with Elaine. Wow. Let's move on to the next one so we can get more done with Elaine here. All right.
This is the trial that never ended. It's great.
This is bringing up the Waldman UK case again. They got yelled at yesterday for trying to do this, but they're going to do it again. They want to, because like yesterday, the judge went after Elaine in the sidebar because she was saying, they said, you can't bring up the UK judgment. She said, I don't want to bring up the judgment. I just want to bring up the lawsuit and the things were in the lawsuit. And she's like, no, that is the same thing. The lawsuit is the judgment. And she's like, well, I disagree. And she's like, I don't really give a fuck if you disagree. I'm the judge. And they're exactly the same thing. And at one point she said, look, he said, look, Ms. Bredehoft, I really hope I don't have to explain this to you. He actually said that. She said, they're exactly the same thing. So here we are again. Who's all involved in this one? We have Mr. Nadelhaft. Who the hell is Mr. Nadelhaft?
I don't know. Who is Nadelhaft?
Is he the expert lawyer guy? Or is he the...
Maybe. Was he Waldman's? Wait, was he Waldman's lawyer? Did Waldman have his own lawyer?
That may have been it. So we have Nadelhaft, Rottenborn, the court, and Vasquez. And
no, he was one of Heard's attorneys, apparently. Oh, he's the one that objected to himself.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Who objected to his own question? I thought that was Rottenborn.
Yes. No, that was the young buck. This guy here. That's right. You are correct.
I object. He's the one who objected to himself. Judge is like, that was your own question.
to your own question?
All right, so we got. I'll do Nadelhaft. Of course, we have to have Megan do the court. Okay. I'll do the baddies. I'll do Nadelhaft and Rottenborn, and you do everybody Vasquez else. And Chew.
I'll keep an eye out for
Vasquez and Chew. Yeah, you do the goodies. I'll do the baddies. Right, here we go.
All right.
The question was, if you don't recall, how can you recall that you didn't discuss this case? Have you discussed the case or the UK litigation with Mr. Waldman? I discussed the UK case with Mr. Waldman. The question then that starts this is, what did you discuss about the UK case with Mr. Waldman? Mr. Nadelhaft says, Your Honor, can we stop? We have to give him a little boy voice. Your Honor, can we stop this, please?
Okay, can you pause, please? You can. There you go. Do you want to approach?
Sure.
I'm not sure.
This doesn't have all the testimony that Your Honor let in. This is biased testimony that we...
Hold on. Oh, okay.
Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry, period. Your Honor let in this testimony that goes to bias, and they didn't put it in the video.
We sent it to the Planet depots, and the videos are sent to both sides.
Did you review this video ahead of time?
Well, I didn't. How the fuck does he know what's in it? I didn't. I mean, they're the ones that are responsible for preparing it. I mean, I would ask that this be at least read for the jury by...
That's fine. Any objection to that?
No, of course not. No objection.
But I mean, both sides need to get the...
We will do our best to try to confirm. I mean...
We didn't do anything. We sent you the transcripts. We sent both sides the transcript. I'm not blaming. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
We have no objection to that.
Do you want to read that now, or would you like to wait?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right. He didn't answer the question.
No, he just
Wait,
said yes.
she asked him 2 questions. Do you want to read it now, or do you want to wait? And he says yes. All right.
Yes.
If you see any other issues, let me know.
Okay. How would you like us to read it?
Well, I will just tell the jury that there are additional parts of the deposition that you're going to read into the record. Is that okay if you read it in?
Yeah. And do you want, well, because this came in too, so you want me to read up to there? I think your counter.
Okay. Sure. That's fine. Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Open court. Well, that was a weird sidebar.
Totally weird.
He's got a video. There's things missing from it. Did you review it? No. Well, do you want to read it or do you want to do it later? Yes.
Why did she make him clarify that? Like, I didn't ask you a yes or no question, you idiot. I asked you if you want to read it now or if you want to wait. Which one is it?
Well, I like how the court just rolled right over. It's like, all right, whatever.
I liked that Camille got a little bit catty in that one. I thought that was good.
Yeah. We didn't do anything. We sent you we sent everybody everybody got transcripts. You got a transcript. You got a transcript.
Oprah's in the audience just throwing paper.
Yeah. Diamonds and Hannah with $1.99 super chat. This is so much better with Megan.
Aww,
of course it is.
Ouch.
Everything.
This is like read-throughs of scripts that we would get in college. I used to love doing that, sitting around a table and doing a first read-through of a script.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
That's kind of what I wanted to do. Flux, Megan Fox is doing such a good job reading her irritation.
How can you not be irritated by these fools? Honestly, like Rottenborn and Elaine. I can't wait for Elaine to take the stage because Elaine is just the absolute worst. I've been kind of trying to the way that Elaine speaks. I can't do impressions, but I can do emotion pretty well. And every time she would open her mouth, it was like with contempt for everyone in the room, including the judge. And it really, she's such a terrible lawyer. And you would think that she's not, that she would be a good lawyer. But no, her voice, it radiates this contempt that she feels. And it comes off as off-putting. I'm surprised that the judge didn't hold her in contempt a few times for just the way she spoke.
Well, see, I'm kind of thinking a lot of that was she just didn't want to be there herself at some point. Yeah. Amber Heard's lawyers advertise on park benches, says Heather Sparrow. Oh, listening, heading to fix Mama's breakfast, says Rose. Hey, Rose, make her something delish. And Flux again, I don't think y'all are really ready for the depth of Elaine's stupidity. Foreshadowing from Flux.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Do you know what Amica cream is? Do you have any Amica cream?
The sexy John Denver song started playing in my head because of you guys. Almost heaven. I wet my finger.
Ew. Ew.
Go to the penalty box. That's a 5-minute penalty for instigating. You're in the penalty box.
Yeah. That timeout.
Right. Let's move on. on to the next one as soon as I bring up the right. See, this is why Hayden has multiple monitors, and you probably have multiple monitors, and I only have one. I lose my windows. I'm not cool enough. I need another window. All right,
It's
we've
not a
got
competition.
Rottenborn. It is to me. Rottenborn, Chew, Court, Rottenborn, Chew, Court, Rottenborn. Oh, this is a big, long,
Oh, it's a big
big,
one.
Oh,
long
this
thing
is gonna
about
be fun.
nothing.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
is it?
it's mostly Rottenborn, Chew, and the court, but Vasquez comes in here in a minute. So,
All right.
let's see. Yep. All right. So you guess you get to be Camille again if you want.
I shall pay attention.
All right. And Chew. You have to be Chew too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. This was again about some evidence. They're arguing about some evidence, and we start this sidebar. Mr. Rottenborn says, "It's just a lot of text that we're looking at to admit. So obviously we could redact all of it. This is all about redactions. It's kind of stupid, but hey, it's a sidebar and we're reading it."
Could you wait until we get up here before you start addressing it?
You are sorry.
All right. 844. Okay. I have 844. All right. So you're asking me to move this into evidence?
With just the bottom text, with everything else redacted.
Just this one text.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who is this with?
It's Mr. Depp's writing. Mr. James, if you want to do it in a couple of minutes when she testifies that it's a text from Mr. Depp to her, we can do that.
Is it the second page? Because this one says Miss Dombrowski.
Well, he texted Chris Dombrowski. He texted Chris Dombrowski is Mr. Depp.
Okay. I did not know that. Sorry. Okay. So you want this one text. She's about to say that she got this text from Mr. Depp.
Yes, Your Honor.
May we? Sorry, Your Honor. Do we have a copy of it? I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Looks like it's the very bottom.
I'm so sorry. I'll try to be better.
You can't be better. It's Judy's microphone. If you break it, you've got to deal with Judy.
We will definitely not touch Judy's microphone. Yeah, I mean, our objections to this is that it's improper character evidence, Your Honor. They're trying to get in evidence of Mr. Depp's bad behavior via text messages, and yet we can't bring in any evidence of his good behavior?
Well, that's kind of how party admissions go, party opponents go. I mean, it's hearsay, but it's party opponent.
But it still goes to character. Well, I understand. It still goes to character. We're still saying it's improper character, Your Honor. And, to the extent that Your Honor is allowing us to bring in a bit more background on Mr. Depp and his good behaviour with some of our witnesses, to be able to offer this.
We'll take this as a...
It's a proper...
But if he's reaching out to one of the witnesses and saying, come over and we'll, do that.
Sounds
That's
dirty.
party admission. I would do anything for love.
But I won't do that.
Yeah. Come over and we'll, do that. That's party admissions and relevance and bias prejudice. All sorts of things for this extant. I mean, we can take whatever they want to try to get in later, but I don't think...
We just think it's unfairly prejudicial and improper character evidence.
I understand your objections. I'm going to overrule the objections. You owe me a redaction for this, though, before we can show it to the jury.
Would it be okay if, for now, we do like we did? We'll prepare a redacted exhibit, but we do like we did with Ms. Dombrowski's text the other day, where we showed this part right here.
Okay. Any objection just to that?
Just making sure.
Just make sure that they show it to you.
Yes, Your Honor. And if you could have someone else, this is not an insult at all, but I mean, if they could have somebody else also look at it, give us a chance to look at it, because last time you and I both missed a personal identifier.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. The problem, you'll have to switch it, like we did with the security tapes, with the other depositions. They can't see her at the same time that they see this. You understand?
Okay, why don't we? Well, there's probably a few more questions that we'll key it up so they'll know what they're looking at. Then I'll stand up and ask, pause the video.
And your objections are noted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Open court. Okay, so again, just redactions and getting stuff in, but I did like that. I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I mean, can someone else look at this too, please?
Six
I like how
eyes
he
are better
threw
than
in there.
four.
I like how he threw in there because you and I missed an identifier. It wasn't just you, Judge. It was me too. So we both suck.
Oh dear. See, even the ones that are dull are kind of funny too. Just these little inside things like, yeah, I don't mean to insult anybody.
It's just a little
but-
jabs, you know. Yeah.
I want to know if there are any sidebars where the judge yells at Elaine for having her microphone off all the time. That would
Oh,
be
God, I
fantastic.
hope so.
Like, Ms. Bredehoft, can you figure out your microphone for the last fucking time?
His K Grip just snort laughed for some reason.
I just want to see the transcript where the judge just goes, Elaine.
Or may we approach? Oh, fuck's sake! What?
Jesus Christ, my head.
Has anyone got any Tylenol?
Oh, I would have loved to have known what was going through Judge Penny's head. I mean, so good. So
And we're
good.
just getting started. Okay, no, I missed my window, but I bet an Amica cream, good for faces and bed frames. Wood putty could have sold so well for a while as a gag product. No super chats to read, so let's look at their. We currently have
What?
500.
Wait a minute. No super chats? People, we are working our asses off out here to bring you the best in theatrical performances, and there are no super chats to read. I don't know. We may have to put this on pause until that reverses. This is unacceptable.
Okay, Andrew Branca, we're gonna shut it down.
We're shutting it down. That's it. We're walking off stage.
We do currently have 523 viewers and 280 likes. So kind of about half of you haven't done your damn jobs again. Get down there and smash that like button. That's important. We should have 500 likes right now. So just do me a quick favor and just reach down there and smack that like button. And let's see how our poll is going so far. The like and subscribe poll. Hit like and subscribe and take the poll. Signs you have a bad lawyer. 16% say objection to my own question. 23% of you say the umbrella man did it. 30% say objection, hearsay, repeat as needed. And 31% says I'm trying here. That was my favorite Elaine thing of the whole time. Just the objection overruled, objection over. I'm trying over here. That was fun. I like that part. Oh, Ian Mack,
Nice.
$5 Australian. So that's like 37
really
cents
need
you don't
wigs.
skip it.
Wigs really would have made this so much better. But yeah, I agree with Ian.
I demand Vice Reed Vasquez, but in a wig. And is the like button pregnant? I don't know. Keep smashing it and find out. E-Koala dropping another $5 Canadian. Here you go. I appreciate y'all. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it as well. Oh, yes. I forgot about it was the what if anything objection. That's what got her in trouble with the I'm trying here. Why didn't they put that in the poll? Damn it. That's number 5 in the poll. Then we'll have to have a what if anything poll when we do this again on Friday. Fondian bringing the $2 heat. How should a judge kick ass? Karate. Exactly. It's just a great name. As karate. It just gives itself. Legendary Racing says working your ass off. You say 2 lines, then laugh hysterically.
I object.
It's
I object
entertaining,
to that.
but don't tell us you're working your ass off.
Objection. Hearsay.
Hang on, let me check my ass.
Ew.
What? What if anything?
Victory
dear
Lane
God.
Exotics is just for Megan Fox's grift. Yeah, see, I told you I don't grift and it's not required, but hey, if anybody else wants to grift for me on my channel, that's cool. It's cool by me. I ain't gonna stop them.
I'll keep scolding the chat. Don't worry. It's been a
La
while.
Lanzanga. It has been. Well, welcome back to YouTube for a minute. Oh, Land Ranji once again with feeling.
I haven't been able to yell at the chat in a while. It's kind of fun.
Chris Mullen bringing the $10 Aussies.
Nice.
There's a lot of Aussies here. I like this time zone. Chris Mullen with the $10 Aussies. Just a
And
little
the pirate
encouragement to
flag.
keep going. R. That's a that's a cute little pirate. Elsie Merritt says,
Loin fire.
Whatever that means.
that's from the Chad Daybell trial.
Oh,
What's her face? Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. They were sending Mormon porn to each other.
She's a sicko.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was part of the Mormon.
That was part of
porn
the Mormon
fanfic.
porn. Oh
Yeah, he was like
OMG.
texting romantic. You know, he was sexting Morm style.
And that was loin
Yeah, so
fire was one of them. Oh
It's like I had
God.
this fantasy where we were sitting on the sofa, giving each other spiritual blessings, which I think probably was a euphemism for a blowjob.
Oh God.
We were giving each other spiritual blessings, and I felt the loin fire, or something like that.
Ugh.
It was gross. Yeah.
This is
All
my
right, it's been a
cringe
lousy
face.
week. Yeah.
Ugh.
Ellen or Ellen.
Loin fire sounds more like an STD. Says JKD Buck.
It's been a lousy week. Thank you for this. Yeah, it's been a pretty crappy week for me too at work. So I do appreciate this. And Jeremiah Jordan with the here's a super chat to keep this train going. Objection. Hearsay. Nice little Marty Feldman bit there from Young Frankenstein in the profile. That's pretty cool. I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass karate. Wow, says Flux. So many Aussie dollars. So many Aussies, lol. All right. Here we go. Oh yeah, that'd be funny. Can we get a laugh track every time you lay around or do something stupid?
That would be great.
Or I mean, just like one of the really bad laugh tracks where it's clearly a laugh track. Oh, all right. Let's get this show on the road here. I mean, if it feels like it's on fire. Megan makes everything better. Yes,
Aw.
she does. It's been
That's
so
so
long
sweet.
since we've had Megan here. It's good to have her back.
It's been a long time.
Torin 3 turned 55 today. Thanks for the show. Torin 3. That's awesome. I would give you a shot of whiskey if I had a shot handy, but I don't. So we'll just give you a part of my cocktail cheers here. Cheers for turning 55.
Cheers. I've got coffee.
You're like
That'll
almost
do.
exactly 1 year older than me. Wow. All right.
It's morning here in New York.
It's time to start drinking. Bella
Barons.
Stella with some Mid-Eastern money. There's a super chat train. Let's keep it going. Cool.
Nice.
All right. Hey, everybody's giving big happy birthdays to Torin there. Happy 55th to Torin. All righty. Holy crap. That escalated quickly into super chatdom. Let's get back to.
You're welcome.
You are. Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't ask for this money.
David Nelson says Megan is like Amica cream for streams.
Streams.
Oh dear.
I snorted.
Oh man.
Who thought sidebars could be so much fun? And we haven't even got to the good ones yet. Oh, hell. All right. Where's my stupid screen again? Here it is. No, hey, there we go. You can have somebody else. This isn't it's like, can you have somebody else read this too, please? I like that. Okay, now this was actually one of the big moments in the trial.
Ooh.
This was trying to get. Remember, they're on the plane, and he supposedly kicked her in the back, and there was some text messages from the guy that was there, the guy on the witness stand that was saying, he won't remember anything, but I remember everything, and he cried when I said that he kicked her. which was
Well,
kind of
but
evidence that.
wait, can you explain
yeah.
to me, was Duders on the plane? Because I thought the reason why his text messages were not admissible was because he wasn't on the plane and it was hearsay. She had told him that Johnny kicked her, and then he told Johnny that he kicked her, but he wasn't there on the plane. Was Duders on the plane? Does anybody
Yes.
know? You're
Yes,
saying
he was.
Duders was on the plane?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so then the issue with the text messages was Johnny couldn't find any of these alleged text messages in his phone, and there was questions about whether they were even real. Correct?
And yes, because out of all of the text messages, only that text message was in a different format and font than every other single text that had
Mhm.
ever been produced.
And it wasn't on Johnny's phone that they downloaded.
Yes. Yeah, and Duders didn't testify. But this was dealing with that, if I recall correctly. So the question, who do we got here? We have Nadelhaft. I'll take Nadelhaft. You can take the court. Mr. Moniz. Here she come now, singing Moniz, Moniz.
Oh, dear.
Who is Mr. Moniz?
I think he was Depp's expert. I don't know. I'm not sure. Ozzy's the typing guy. Moniz.
Yeah, find out who Mr. Moniz is. We need to know. We need to know if he's a goodie or a baddie.
Civil litigator, robust trial experience, high stakes litigation matters from inception through trial. Who were Johnny Depp's lawyers? Yes, he was one of Johnny Depp's lawyers, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right.
All right. So that would be Ozzy's going to read that one. All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm
All
trying
right.
to get a picture of it, Adrian. Who is Samuel Moniz from Johnny Depp's legal team?
Yeah, I don't
Nobody seems
remember
to
this
know.
guy.
He made his appearance quite a few times, though the case has been going on as per Bradley.
Oh yeah, he looked like
I-
young Rottenborn. He looked like baby Rottenborn.
Okay, so this wasn't the expert guy that rode in out of
No.
just
No,
rode in on his horse
now
and
this
crushed
is the
witnesses
guy-
and then rode away.
This is the guy who looks to me like he was the one who objected to his own question. Look, here, I'm going to show you his picture. Look, doesn't this look like that guy?
It was the guy from Amber Heard's side.
It-
though,
oh, it
that
was?
objected. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. It wasn't Johnny's lawyers, but
'Cause, nobody
This
on
guy
Johnny's
looks
team
like-
would be that stupid.
he looks like baby Rottenborn though. I don't even
He does.
remember him. I don't remember him at all.
Unfortunately forgettable, but yeah, he looks like a freshly minted lawyer too.
I vaguely remember him. Vaguely. I don't remember him actually being there saying anything. I just kind of remember the concept of him. Like being baby rotten boy. All right. So now what have I done? I break everything. Why do I touch things? Stop touching things.
Gosney's in the chat. Hey Steve.
Hey Steve-O, what's up?
Oh, he survived. Mind you, Johnny had
Waldman
8
thing.
lawyers during this trial. Do either
There
of
we
you
go.
remember anyone beside the top 3?
Nope.
Okay, so as long as it's not just me.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
And
me
for those of
either.
you taking notes, as far as I know, and Steve can confirm this, but I will be on Steve Gosney's channel doing an interview with him on Friday night, if that's still a thing. So just a little shout out there for Steve, because I'll be there. Right. So let's do this. I'll do our parts. Our parts are pretty well locked in at this point. So let me bring this on up.
Oh my god, the
Boom.
president is twitching in the background.
I thought it was going to come flying off the wall. And I thought it was going to be a thing.
It's moving. It's moving. The air conditioner kicked on.
It's like Bonnie Tyler's total eclipse of the heart video, like flying choir boys and things. All right. All right. So this is the question. So we've got on the plane that I was on, it was Johnny, Jerry Judge, Stephen Duders, Debbie Lloyd, and myself, and maybe one other. The question was, okay, you mentioned a name there that I don't think we've heard before. Can you just tell the jury quickly who Debbie Lloyd is? Batty Nadelhoff. Your Honor, may we approach?
Okay.
I don't think she said it like that, but she should have.
I would have. All right.
You know she did at least once.
Okay.
We just got word that this witness has been posting this. Oh yeah. Oh, no, okay. Never mind. This is where what's her face got nailed, got called out. Sorry, this wasn't the plain text. That's coming up later. This was what's her face?
Duder's wife.
Debbie. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It was a yeah. She was the one that got booked. I'm so confused. I've
don't
confused
remember.
myself now. I confused myself. Yes. Gina Duders, right?
Gina.
Gina Duders was her name. Yeah, this is her deal.
Okay.
We just got word that this witness has been posting this week on social media facts about this case, her opinion about this case. I just wonder how someone who wasn't around at any point during the relationship considers themselves an expert, such as Ms. Duders. Here is a long letter that she posted just this week. Our dear friend got a few wins in court this week, and yet some of us continue to belittle him.
I've never seen this, Your Honor. This is not a witness under. I mean,
Well, she's a witness. She's obviously not supposed to be watching the trial, correct?
well, yeah.
So I can ask her questions on that. I will excuse the jury and I'll just ask her a couple questions, okay?
Do you want me to send this to Sammy or?
No, I'm just going to ask her right now.
Okay.
All right, so there we go. And then the questions were, have you been posting? Okay, get out. You're off the witness list. Take a hike.
See ya.
So that got nixed pretty quickly there. Yikes. Well, so that's our exciting brief. I almost said super chat. I meant sidebar. For the brief sidebar. We'll move on to the next set of sidebars here. Search for the next sidebar. I think this might be the last one of the day.
Already?
No, it's not. Yes, it is. That was the last one of the day. It was a relatively sidebar free day.
How on earth is that possible?
Well, there's a really long one coming up in day 6, but so let's skip on to day 5. The witnesses for day 5 were David Kipper, Debbie Lloyd, and Sean Bett. Kipper was the British gentleman, I believe, the dapper butler to the stars. He starts it off.
Oh, don't worry,
thought
Aaron. There's
Kipper
no way in
was
hell
the-
we're skipping
wait.
that.
I thought Kipper was the doctor.
Yes, he was. Yes, okay.
Kipper's the
You're smarter
doctor.
than Yeah, you're
The
absolutely right.
butler was I don't remember his name, but it wasn't Kipper.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Dr.
Kipper, you're right.
Dr. Kipper is the drug pushing doctor that was keeping them drugged up on antipsychotics.
I think it was Sean Bett may have been the British guy. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't have time. I was busy today. I didn't
Ben
get
King.
time to.
Ben King
Ben King
was the
Ben King was the guy.
yeah. Ben King is the awesome butler that anyone would love to have.
You know, I just sound like an idiot today because, like I said, I was so busy at work. I didn't have time to do my usual research on people, places, and things. Who was which characters. I'm just winging this right along with you guys today because I was
we're
literally
here to
just
correct you.
yeah,
Don't worry.
Yeah, with all of your authoritative answers. Edit PDF tool lets you. I don't get. They changed Adobe last week and it's pissing me off. This is a big long one here. I just got so lazy I just blocked off text. We got Ms. Myers.
Who's Miss Myers?
I'm assuming she's someone for the Depp team.
I would say, okay. It's just we have a disagreement about the redactions.
All right. You want to come forward and then we'll take a look at and you said 1067, correct?
Correct, Your Honor. So we made the redactions to the exhibit.
Right.
So there's the totals at the bottom of each, which we don't have an issue with. They want these redacted, which are that adds up to the total. We don't think they should be redacted because it's a business record. There's no reason.
All right. What's the reason to redact them?
Your Honour, this is a financial record of a third party, and in Dr. Kipper's deposition, his attorney objected strenuously to the level of redaction on these. And so, like I said, we have no objection to the total amounts coming in, but this sort of private information, how much he charges for each service?
It isn't like the nursing supervision that's actually, I mean, I think the jury should understand how it came in the final total, and there's really no reason. What the fuck does that mean?
What is the relevance of how it came out to the final total? I just want to know where you're coming from.
So, he testified, the nurse, he saw the nurses every day. I think it's relevant for the jury to see that it was like $75,000 a month. And I think it's all relevant to how it added up so they can see what the totals are.
All right. I'll allow it. That's fine.
I'm sorry, Your Honour.
I'll allow it.
Other than the nursing services, could we redact that?
There's really nothing personal here.
Look, I just don't feel comfortable because it's a third party, and I know that there was an objection by Dr. Kipper's counsel.
What are you really concerned about?
I know that personally I am just expressing what Dr. Kipper's counsel expressed to us during the deposition, which was that there's financial information that's protected under Californian law, and he objected to the itemized services that reflected the cost per service.
Well, the jury should... Well, I don't think it's giving away any secrets.
I guess because you say how many hours they can figure out the hourly rate. I see the document as one. His hourly rate, I can see that as being an issue. I mean, is that relevant? His hourly rate? I mean, it could. Did you just want to have what was over here possibly?
I mean, how many hours and then just not giving the rate?
I mean, I'll stand on our position, but I do accept that we should have some redactions.
If we take out the hours, then it's yes.
But leave the number of services, yeah.
The column on each page.
Okay, is that fine?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. All the other ones you have for me?
We'll get them back to you.
All right, thank you. Oh boy, it's Elaine.
Go ahead, go, Megan. Give your bread.
Your Honor, may I approach? Okay, sure. I keep going back and forth. I just wanted to say on the record that the second to the right bottom juror, when he walked in the first thing this morning, again, he said good morning to Mr. Depp.
Now
didn't
this
see
is the
that.
thing. See, this is exactly the conversation they had at the end of the day, 2 days before this. When you stood up to say he waved at Johnny Depp, and then Johnny waved back at him like this, and then that's why she's like, again, oh, for fuck's sakes. So, Mr. Chu, we did see that.
I personally observed it. All right, okay. We're going to probably have to address him at some point. It's that same juror again.
I didn't see a juror saying hello, Mr. Depp.
I'm going to watch him through the day. Yeah, but he can't do that. And he's been instructed not to do that. So I mean, it's something that we
I'll
may
take over the court. I'll take over the court so you don't have to talk to yourself for a page.
I mean, it's something that we may want to do is just address it when we get to the arguments at the end.
Do you want me to, at the end of the day, I mean, I could just bring him out personally and talk with him, or are you saying you want to recuse him based on what you've seen?
Based on what I've seen, I'd like to recuse him. I think he's shown particular personal interest in Mr. Depp and made a point of, one day he was very friendly with him.
Right.
The others, I mean, and it's still happening.
He said good morning before he even got to the front table. I don't think there's something that...
But he said, good morning, Mr. Depp?
He didn't say good morning, Mr. Depp. He said good morning and looked right at Mr. Depp. He was right there, right.
All right. Let me just keep an eye on him all day today, and then we can address that. This is a long trial, so I've got time. But I've got to focus more on him. Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
All right. I have exhibits.
These are the redacted versions of the exhibits we offered for Dr. Kipper.
Okay, you can go back to the court.
Okay, and there's no objection to these?
No objection.
Okay.
The redacted ones.
The redacted. And which is the one that's not redacted that's in evidence? Top of my head.
That was Ms. Myers.
Wait, what?
Who the hell's Ms. Myers? Where'd she come from?
I don't know.
That's correct.
I believe it's. I believe those have already been admitted. Oh, it was.
You said there was one that
I have a
I have a chart.
no
Yeah.
redactions. 42?
Oh yeah,
42. So no redactions for 42, correct?
that's correct.
Okay, so that's in evidence. Without redactions. And these are all the ones with redactions?
Yes, Your Honor. I want to bring up one issue with one of the depositions
From Dr. Kippers?
from Dr. Kippers. So Dr. Kipper testified that he'd never recalled Ms. Heard seeking medical treatment for any injuries on the island. He said, "No, I haven't." And then he also testified, "I never witnessed Amber. Did she ever seek treatment for me for injuries? Did Ms. Heard ever tell you that Mr. Depp abused her?" And he said, "No, she didn't." And how do I get reading Nadelhaft? What the fuck's going on here? All right, I'm so confused. And said, "No, she didn't." Yeah. And you had struck as hearsay him testifying that Amber didn't tell him about being pushed on the island.
Okay.
So I think that's a prior inconsistent statement based on what Your Honor said. It would be just. It would
You're
just
saying that the part that was you're saying the part that was played was something I had struck?
No, we played the part where he said she never reported to me that he was abused, but you struck where she tells him.
Right. I can't go backwards on my deposition designations.
Okay, so then I guess I'm asking that the portion on 268 comes in.
Your Honor, we've already ruled this. This is a hearsay document.
I know, and again, it's a prior inconsistent statement. Amber called us around midnight. After he came home from the house, she claims he pushed her. I mean, Dr. Kipper said he never got a report.
Your Honor, they had an opportunity to cross-examine the doctor at the deposition.
Which we did.
And they did, and it was taken out. You're saying the part that was taken out?
Respectfully, I don't think you impeached him with this, though.
Let me see what it says. All right.
And the next sentence at the top, and the answer.
Okay, all right. I assume you stand on your previous objections?
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry.
I understand, but I think based on listening to, which is hard when I don't hear the depositions all the way through, it does sound like this part can be read to the jury when they come back in.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I don't. I want to make sure that I don't do anything wrong.
I appreciate that. Just for impeachment purpose?
Right.
Because he said he had never.
Right. Where do you want me to start? 16?
I actually believe that it was Miss Lloyd that was told that and not Dr. Kipper.
You know,
Ms. Lloyd told you that, correct? She did tell us that, yes.
tell us that. Okay. Oh, okay. So didn't tell him that. He testified. He said he never heard that.
But he had been told that.
I'm not going to. I'm going to sustain the objection to leave it out. Okay.
Okay. Because you're saying us is I don't understand. He's saying he was never informed, and us includes him.
Well, can we pull out? We'll have to do this over lunch. But can you pull out when Dr. Kipper what exactly I allowed in, or you have it?
Yeah, the first and then I think here.
Well, this is the island, August 2014.
Which is what this is about.
I don't know.
Well,
I just want to make sure.
And then this, did Miss Heard ever tell you that Mr. Depp abused her? No, she did not.
Your Honor, if they wanted to sort of flesh this out on the deposition, they could have. I believe it's unclear, and I believe that actually the documentary evidence is what technically
Again, we did.
I understand, but we went through all the depositions. We had the time to argue it at that point. I'm going to stay with my initial objections, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right.
What the hell was that all about?
That was
Well-
an inexperienced, whiny little lawyer trying to push his objection on a judge who
Yeah,
had more than enough patience for him than she
he
should
was
have.
trying to say that Dr. Kipper made inconsistent statements, but then he was relying on the testimony of the nurse, not Dr. Kipper.
Right.
Dr. Kipper never did make an inconsistent statement. He said, no, she never reported it to me. If she reported it to his nurse, that's not him, is it?
No,
So he didn't
no,
make
exactly.
an
If the
inconsistent
nurse said it to
statement.
him, it's hearsay and it's out anyway.
Yeah.
The
The question
But
to
he
him
heard
was,
it.
did she report it to you? And he said no, and he never was inconsistent on that. So the judge is correct here to get this out. Silly.
Otto says the acting level is so good now.
I just want to address the person who said this is so cringe and that we sound like acting students on our first day. You know what?
That's
true.
point. And that's the point. That's why we're doing this.
That's really true.
Jeff, you sound so whiny. It's not me. It's Nadelhaft. He's a wino, not me.
Baby
It's
rotten boy.
Nailhoft or whatever his name is.
There's a cat escapes from Elaine's pocket.
Oh man. Oh god.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, good. So those are coming through. Excellent.
Wolfram, waiting for the bone steel, boys.
Oh, there you go, Wolfram. Yeah. Bone steel. There you go. Right. That was. Oh, wait a minute. What did it do? All right. I think we got everything. Got all the. Oh no, I'm here for Megan's laugh. It's so contagious, says Bella Stella.
Aw,
Bringing
thank you.
more of the Middle Eastern 50s. Oh my gosh, this is fun. That's the whole point. We're not the Royal Shakespearean Theater here, folks. We're just
To
a bunch of
be
people
or
fucking
not
around on the internet.
Damn straight. I spent all of 10 minutes practicing my Kermit voice for later.
Cool.
Ah.
Oh, no.
I did a
What did the
dramatic
chat do
reading
to
one
deserve
time
this?
on my channel of that lawsuit that Trump was involved in with that crazy woman who claimed that he did something bad to her in a dressing room.
Yes.
That was a hilarious dramatic read through, by the way. Those transcripts are absolutely hysterical.
Well, there is a court case, an interaction with judges and witnesses that Flux turned me onto a long time ago. That Rick and Morty actually did as well. That we're going to do a dramatic reading of that in a couple of weeks. I just kind of got to get people lined up for that. It's gonna be
You've got to herd the cats.
yeah. Boosh McFadden full-on punches Legal Vice in the face repeatedly with a large ring on every finger. Would you like some amica cream? Oh, hell. Ozzy has a Peterson voice?
Does Peterson sound like Kermit? I haven't listened to him that much. I'm
Flux says
concerned now.
finally. Yeah, Flux, that case. That's the one we're going to do. Flux turns me on all the time. I've, weirdly, since middle school, I've been attracted to lesbians. Like, hey, maybe they're just lying to me and saying, no, I'm a lesbian, sorry, but...
You like the challenge?
Jeff's like, I can fix her.
Yeah. Moving right along.
Moving
Next.
right along. Footloose and
Time for
fancy
goodness.
free.
Bredehoft.
Right along.
I was going with the Muppets. Moving right along. It's a good
Yeah.
time for goodness. Anyway, we got Ms. Bredehoft here and Mr. Chu and the court. So I'll do the court so you can
All
do
right.
Bredehoft. Sidebar. Okay, here's more juror fun. This is the waving guy. Juror 25, who happens to be the one waving, The deputies at lunchtime said he had hernia surgery about 2 months ago, and he's in a lot of pain. He doesn't feel comfortable sitting here. I'm not sure if that's just today or if it's in general, but
I'm happy to excuse him.
Oh, but
I
you were.
know you are. I think I can bring him out here so we can talk with him and see. If I excuse him today, he's excused for the jury. He has to know that. But would you want me to bring him out so you could talk to him?
So we wouldn't want to dismiss him immediately. I mean, I just had a hernia surgery myself several months ago. I don't have any problems at all, but I know everybody's different.
Well, I can bring him out individually. I'll have 25 come out so we can talk to him for a minute. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
We'll just bring him in. I
Hey,
love that.
They have this in the transcript, so we get to see what her talking to him. Did we see her talking to him on TV? Or no?
No, that would have been done individually. It wouldn't have been.
I kind of want to read this.
Okay, well let's do it because there's another objection just shortly here.
All right.
So yeah, so basically, I like this is like, well, can we bring him on talking? Oh, I'm happy to get rid of him. Says, oh, it's like, yeah, I know that. I know you're happy. Let's just shut up.
I know you are.
All right. Can we get 25? No. Okay. Do you want to be juror number 25, Hayden, or do you want to be in court? I'm assuming you have to do jury number 25 with like a Mexican accent. So, can we get 25? Sir, can you have a seat? That's fine. Maybe if you can just talk real loud for me. Sir, I know you let the deputy know you're not feeling well from a surgery that you had. I mean, hold on a minute. I really can't hear you.
So, yeah, I had a hernia problem. That's why it starts being.
Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't work at all.
No. I was going for Speedy Gonzalez, and it sort of just didn't work.
I can't tell if this is like a Mexican thing or an Asian thing or whatever from the grammar. No, I had a hernia problem. That's why you start being,
I had a hernia problem.
Or it was like, I had a hernia problem. That is why it started being. I can't tell where we're from here. So choose whatever non-American accent you want. You have a problem with a hernia?
Yeah.
It's really.
I've never heard an Asian say yeah. Okay, that's weird to me. I think this has to be Mexican.
Okay, it'd be sí.
Sí, señor. I have a hernia.
It's really bothering. We're all gonna get canceled now.
Ándale.
It's really bothering you to the point where you're not helping, Megan. Oh yeah, go. No, we're not going full up poo.
Don't tell me what to do.
Going full Apu literally got the actor who does Apu canceled. Don't do that. Yeah. Right. So let's try this again. You have a problem with a hernia?
See.
It's really bothering you to the point where you can't concentrate.
See, today I don't know why it's bothering me too much.
I want to make sure you understand. If I excuse you today, I'm excusing you from the jury.
I try to go home, get medicine, get arrested, be ready for tomorrow.
Now you've gone Scottish. What the hell happened there?
I can't do accents, okay?
I can't do that. I can't have that done. We're going to keep going. Has it been bothering you other days while you've been on the jury?
No, today start now. Never bother me for this 1-2 weeks. I'm here.
Wow. But it might bother you also tomorrow.
I'm not sure. I'm trying my best.
You know you're trying to do your best. I want to make sure you're healthy too. I don't want you to ruin your health for this. Just sit there for a second. If I could have the attorneys, do you have any follow-up questions? Died.
Did he have surgery?
Oh, wait, who do we got here? Okay. We have a female speaker. All right, you two just talk to each other.
Okay. Wait, the court. Okay.
Did he have surgery?
Who's the court? Me?
You are,
Sounds like he
Yep.
just has hernia problems that bother him 1 to 2 weeks a year. That's what I got from that.
If it was surgery, it would probably get better.
I'm just afraid tomorrow he's going to call in or something, or he's not focusing on the testimony of today. Today. He's already saying that today. So I move to excuse him. Well, there's not much you can. I know.
It's
Who's the
early
female
on.
speaker?
I don't know. It's early
Court reporter,
on.
maybe?
There's not much we can do. Would you like us to ask him if he's able to concentrate?
He says that he's pretty pained. I think we just have to cut our losses here on this.
If it's incarcerated.
He needs to go to the doctor, get it checked out. I think it might be worse than he thinks it is. He's not one of our alternates, but what can we do? At some point, we'll take one of the names out of the alternate bag, and I'll tell you what the name is, and that person will be back on the jury. Okay, so the alternates are not in the order we picked them. They're in an envelope together. Oh, okay. I thought the order in which... Well, we could do it that way if you want to. Rather do it that way? You can decide tonight. I'll keep them all in the envelope. All right.
Open court.
God, Elaine is annoying.
All right, do we want to continue here with juror number 25?
Hold on.
Go
I
ahead.
just want to say that accent attempt deserves some super chats. I mean, seriously.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. If you want to hear Aussie Overlaw continue to do horrible accents, you got to keep the super chat train going. Otherwise,
juror
he's going to
number
quit.
Juror number 25 was excused.
Thank God for that.
Oh, Lord. And it's done
All right.
there.
Yes.
All right. I'm not even sure why we're having... Oh, this is for a point of clarification. Sidebar.
We have asked about... We do anticipate that Mr. Depp will start his testimony tomorrow, probably in the middle of his direct tomorrow night.
I understand.
I'm sure Miss Bredehoft will cross-examine, so the question is, since he's not a normal witness, in the sense that he's been hearing all the testimony, my question is, to what extent can we talk to him in the middle of the direct or after?
No, I understand. But he's just like any other witness. Once he takes the oath, you just can't talk about his testimony.
Yes, we just wanted to make sure.
It makes sense. That's fine. That goes on both sides, obviously.
So that would apply to Miss Hurd as well?
Absolutely. Also, as far as the alternate goes, on reflection,
take
I think it
Bredehoft.
should be the first person we call as the next alternate, and I have it as number 10.
That's what I have.
Just double checking.
I have one more question. You have one more witness tomorrow before Mr. Depp, right?
That's correct.
That's a live witness?
It's a live witness. I don't think he'll take very long.
Well, I've heard that. That's the kettle. Anyway.
I was waiting to go say what he said. He's not a normal person.
What?
Johnny Depp's not a normal person.
That's good. You guys have a good evening, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We'll be in recess then.
I like how she's already so dismissive of Elaine.
I was waiting to go say what he said. He's not a normal person. What is the hell, Elaine?
Well, the idea was like a normal witness isn't. They're not allowed to talk to the lawyers and things. But he's the plaintiff. He's been sitting there. He's heard all the testimony. So they're arguing he's not a normal person in that respect. So, can they talk to him? Can they talk to their client? And she's like, once they take this, he's the same as everybody else. And then Elaine says,
He's not a normal person.
The chat
All right.
thinks that your Elaine sounds like Marge Simpson, and I wholeheartedly agree.
Mark. Oh, homie. Marge sort of has a more nasally thing. We could do like Patty and Selma. Because you know, Elaine's like, I gotta smoke another cigarette. Gotta go to the bathroom. Come here, Jub.
Let's go cry in the bathroom. Oh, you've got the laugh track. You should have
that
been
didn't
using
ruin
that
it.
this whole time.
And that's the end of. No, it's not the end of this day. Holy crap, we're just getting started.
I thought they were in recess.
Fook me.
That must have just
Oh wait,
been
no,
lunch.
never mind. We already did this long one. Yeah, that was
Oh,
it.
good.
All right, so
Okay.
that's the end of trial day 4. No, 5. That's the end of day 5. Which let's see here. Go away. Fucking, I don't want to work from anywhere.
There's a super chat. Did you see it?
Nope. We'll get to it. All right.
It's funny.
Let's where are we at? Here for the truth says Mexican here. Well stereotyped guys, lol. Makes Aussie went Indian, haha. He went everywhere on the fucking globe. He literally went everywhere but like Africa.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm not going there. I'm not trying that.
Oh boy.
I don't think I can get the clicks right.
Well stereotyped guys. Thank you for giving $5 and not calling the cancel police. And Sonia or Chris. Here, this is to keep Hayden from doing Speedy Gonzalez.
Si, senor. Riba.
It's like that dueling pianos thing where someone pays $10 to request a song and then someone pays $11 to have it stop and then the guy pays $12 to make it start again. It's like one of those things.
Oh.
All right, so $6. $6 gets him to do the Speedy Gonzalez, or even for Ben Chew.
Your Honor, I have an objection.
Hey, Joe says this may take longer than the OJ streams. I hate to burst your bubble. We've only been doing this for like an hour and 10 minutes. It just feels like 3 weeks.
We better hurry up. We only have a half hour left before I have to go.
Oh, it's a hard. We just go as far as we can.
All right.
Billy Aoki says Jeff's most racist stream yet. Not because of me.
Oh no, there's nothing racist about accents. No.
Well, Jonathan, well, when I used to go to the bar, I would put $5 of quarters in the jukebox and keep a song. Oh, I've done that before too. It's usually something like Piano Man, and just like something that just drives everybody up the fucking wall. Play a song on
What's
repeat.
Up? What's New Pussycat is the one to play over and over and over again.
Oh, see, it was always Sex Bomb here, but it's got to be Tom Jones, doesn't it?
It seems to be Tom Jones. What did Tom Jones ever do to you guys? And play a song on repeat nobody liked, so they have to pay extra to skip it. What's New Pussycat? That's one of my karaoke songs. Here for more Aussie accents with $20 from Bella Stella.
Damn it, Bella.
It's going to take 21 to get him to shut up now.
And I've already got someone in chat accusing me of audio blackface.
Oh no. No, I specifically said like Africa is literally the only accent he didn't do. He did nothing from the entire African continent, including white South Africa.
Oh Lord. Well, don't do anything.
Are we
from
at Doggo
anywhere.
Cam yet? Yes.
That accent wasn't from anywhere discernible.
No.
So don't worry. There's no pinpointing it because it's a place that doesn't exist.
The one time I'll say that Australia doesn't exist.
From somewhere in the heart of nowhere.
Oh, I like this next super chat.
Yeah, Jinver says for Hayden to do it in a pirate accent.
Arr.
Arr.
Hang on.
Arr, give me a blowy, me mates, or whatever. Something like that. I think that's what they say. Shut up and take my money. You mean take my money and shut up. Oh.
The good news is you can't be racist against pirates, I don't think. Not yet. Well, unless
No,
there's
well,
some
most of them
pirates.
are from Africa these days, but
That's
you know.
Jesus.
You're so canceled. It's not even funny.
And I'm just saying because I happen to deal with several Somali pirate cases. So
Oh no.
in my job as a maritime. Whew.
All right then. Are we canceled yet? Are we trending yet?
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Now we can.
Oh boy. Oh my. Okay, this is just getting worse and worse. Can we move on?
Please, please, let's move on.
I've got to go Uber Australian, so I feel better about it now.
Oh God.
Oh,
605 people are regretting their decision to be watching this right
I
now.
don't have a hat, but here, I'll throw a flower on. Maybe now they'll think I'm someone else. All right.
Yeah. See, now you're like doing Tahitian blackface.
My family is from Hawaii. I am allowed.
Well, there you go. All right.
I am allowed.
Aloha. All right.
Aloha.
We've got 400 and oh, see, we've already lost 6 people there. We now are 599 concurrent viewers and 470 likes. Let's get us up to 600 likes. Come on. And Sonia Chris has just gifted 5 Legal Vices membership. So thank you so much for that. Sonia Chris, we appreciate that. You're quite the supporter. Thank you so much. Oh, once we get this reading going, we'll bring up Doggo Cam because that happened a long time ago. Oh my God, my ribs hurt. My ribs hurt, and I'm sweating from doing a stream. Right. Let me, now that I've closed all of the windows inadvertently, let's open them back up. Now this is day 6.
Where's the Doggo Cam? I thought we made enough to.
One thing at
turn
a
it
time.
on.
We have a long time ago.
Well,
working on
where are they?
Well, there's one
Where,
sleeping
I
in the
want to
hall.
hear
and
the snoring.
They're
What-
right here.
They're just not on the camera. Is that the
Yeah,
problem?
kind of. We're getting there. Just hold your horses. Alrighty, starting. Oh, now why are you not loading? Come on, camera, load. There we go. What is that on my floor? Oh, dog toy. Wide angle dog lands. What this is? All right, here we go. Let's share the screen. Then we'll embiggen it.
Oh, so
Hang on,
cute.
We're embiggening. Let's embiggen. Dog butt. Little curly dog butt. All right.
Good Lord. Look, see, I even have a ukulele. Is this getting more offensive or less offensive?
No, and there's Yoda out there in the hall.
Aw, Yoda.
Yoda's just crashed in the hall.
So cute. I love it when they snore on camera. That the snoring kills me.
Yeah, they're doing okay here today. They're not. No, well, Yoda's too far away. I can hear him, but probably nobody else can. And Strawberry's still awake. So let me move this back over here. Let me get rid of Emily Morse. Sorry, Emily, got to remove you here. Yoda belly. Wow, that is out of tune, says MG Law.
Yeah, it's totally out of tune. No, it's been hanging on the wall for a while.
Move doggos down there. Switch back to dog butt cam. Dog
So
butts.
cute.
All right, this is day 6. This is Johnny Depp testifying day. The beginning of his testifying. We have Sean Bett, Keenan Wyatt, and Johnny Depp on the stand on this day. 609 of you here. Thank you so much for being here. All 609 of you. Ooh, we'll try to stay a little more focused. We got 30 minutes left. Oh, shit. Right. Let's search for sidebars. Sidebarred won't help. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. We've got Rottenborn Court. Rottenborn Court. Aha. And we got a Ms. Vasquez there. So you're in luck, Hayden. You look like
never.
Steven Seagal with those yellow glasses.
Well, I
Am
figure
I-
the glasses work for Clark Kent, so
It's a costumery change. He does look like a totally different person than he did when he started this stream.
He does,
the
but
only
like,
thing I haven't done is change my shirt. And I do a
Ah.
spare one just in case.
And I'm saying, like with the black shirt and the goatee and the yellow sunglasses, you look like Steven Seagal.
All right, are we starting? Am I the court?
Oh, hang on. Put the pirate hat back on for a second, please. All right, and then hang on. Just a second. I have no idea why I'm doing this. Yeah, well, I do know why I'm doing it. I have no idea why I'm doing it live on stream.
Oh no. What's
All right,
happening?
hang on. Bear with me. Now all we need to do is like look to the right. Oh no, we put on those other glasses you just had on a minute ago.
He's got several different pairs.
Yes, those. And look to your right. Okay, look to your left then. And hold that pose right there. Right, yeah, hold that pose. Hold.
I love it.
Oh wow. Wow. Oh man.
Sorry.
Hang on.
The dog is killing me right now. Why is the dog staring at the wall?
Because he's stupid.
Oh man. So funny.
All right, sorry. That was just like when you had
All
those
of the
glasses
racist
on. This
things were done by Steven Seagal in this stream.
Of course.
Just FYI.
All right. We're serious lawyers and journalists here. Let's get,
Very, very serious.
Oh God, no.
wow. All right. I have no idea what my dog is just broken.
The
That's
dog
all.
is just staring at the wall.
Doing what she does best.
Oh man. It's funny.
Opens.
Did you put milk in it, sweetie? Thank you.
All righty. Here we go.
Huh?
Court. This is a relevance objection
I
when
would
she
like
gets
some of
her
that mocha stuff.
when she gets her warm milk ready. Well,
All right, forget it. All right, sorry. Is it me? Am I up? I was
You're
getting
up.
coffee. All right. What's the relevance?
oh, now I'm up. Hang on just a second. My Steven Seagal is still covering my monitor.
Oh Lord, this is falling apart fast.
Righto.
What's the relevance?
He just testified that he hadn't helped facilitate Mr. Depp's drug use. So this is for impeachment. And you've got him to read the text in context to see how it impeaches him.
All right, if you could approach, please.
Sure.
All right, this is the hard copy. So you're saying this impeaches him for facilitating drug use?
Yes, Your Honor.
I haven't read it yet, so I'm not sure. Where in there do you say that happens?
So, quote, there's some visitors to the house. If you start at the bottom and read up, and Mr. Depp makes clear he doesn't want them to go down and see them. And he says the not drugs are down there on, I think it's entry 73. And then right above that, he says, so the visitors are coming. He says on 74, he says something about can't go downstairs until they split. And then he says the not drugs is down there. What's a boy to do? And he says, trying to help daddy.
I'm sorry, what is the impeachment of that?
The impeachment is he says
Impeach me
he
harder,
hasn't-
Daddy.
He said he hasn't helped facilitate Mr. Depp's drug use. Mr. Depp is saying the not drugs. He doesn't want to go downstairs because the not drugs is down there. Meaning,
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't either. That's not impeachment. That's not proper impeachment.
I don't know what it means either. But
Oh, Jesus.
Well, then how can you say it's impeachment if you don't know what it means?
well, I'm going to ask him. Well, he says he doesn't want to go downstairs because the not drugs, meaning like the drugs are upstairs, so I don't want to go downstairs.
I understand that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to sustain the objection. I just don't see that as impeachment.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay.
You went full
That is the
Daryl
dumbest
Brooks.
thing I ever read. Oh my God. That he's calling the not drugs. Well, what are those? I don't know. We don't know. They're not drugs, but we think they're drugs. The not
You went full Daryl Brooks. You said sustain.
I did. I did.
See these like Brederhoff and Rottenborn are so unhip. It's a wonder their asses don't fall off. Like they totally don't get all of the dark humor. They don't get this clearly when he's saying, the not drugs are downstairs. He's saying the drugs are downstairs. Sort of like the not someone I want to kill, or the not. He was clearly being facetious. And he's like, well, it might mean the drugs are upstairs, so he doesn't want to go downstairs where the not drugs are. He's clearly, oh Lord. These guys are so stupid.
It's okay then, because it's not drugs.
When they were handing out sense of humor, he was looking the other way, let's face it.
But again, we all thought it was funny. I love that. It's like, why is this Vasquez? Like, I don't understand this. Why is this impeachment? The judges, I don't understand this. Why is this impeachment? And then the guy making the objections says, well, I don't know what it means either, but sure it's impeachment somehow. God, these guys are so bad. They're just bad lawyers. Let's see. And Bella Stella bringing another $10 super chat. Who is on stream with you, Jeff? I can't tell with the hat / glasses / flower. Mysterious guests.
So mysterious.
Today's mystery guest. It's like, what's my line?
It's brought to you by the letter.
Rotten bottom equals thick. Yeah.
Wait. Now I'll really confuse you.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Who are you and what have you done with Megan? $6 million for these lawyers?
Yep.
Apparently.
There's a reason that General Marine aren't paying.
Yeah, they're trying to be sneaky, and these sidebars solidified that.
Yes. We're seeing a little bit more out of this as to how much, in terms of shenanigans, got tried to be pulled during this case. We saw enough of it, but this is really showing their colours. I'm being very careful here because I'm trying to toe the line between professional defamation and just my own opinion. So
it's only opinions on my stream.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'll be the court for
Suck it,
this.
Bredehoft.
Talking about earpieces. The question says, Mr. Depp ever worn an earpiece in any of the movies in which you've worked with him? Yes. For what purposes are earpieces generally used by actors? Well, I believe it was...
Who are we doing?
You're Ms. Bredehoft.
You want me to be... Objection, Your Honor. First of all, relevance, foundation.
What's the relevance?
Hearsay.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Okay, sure. Sidebar.
Your Honor, this is very few questions about this. Part of their case is that Johnny is an alcoholic and a drug addict, and he can't remember his lines. I need to establish that he uses earpieces for a very different reason.
Well, I think if you want to direct it towards him, but the last question you said was, why do people generally use earpieces in the film?
I was just trying to ask that one question just to establish what...
Well, that's all right. If you want to just direct it to Johnny Depp, that's fine.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Uh-huh. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's just, they're going to ask him some questions about earpieces. When he's an alcoholic and can't remember his lines, or, Marlon Brando wore an earpiece all the damn time. Because he was just too fucking lazy to memorize his lines, apparently. Or so the story goes. Right. Oh, we got one more super chat coming in. Hayden, the Aussie Ninja Disguise Master. You're a regular Peter Sellers, man of 1,000 faces.
Well, it was you that said that I'm the most unassuming mother on the planet, so...
Oh, look, it's not Megan Fox. Oh hell. Let's keep this show rolling. Next sidebar. That was the first of 8 sidebars.
Ooh.
All right. How do we get off kilter here?
No, if Elaine had an earpiece, she would have done far better in this case.
Yes. Oh Lord.
All right.
Doggy ass cam is hilarious. It's
Go
just
for it,
killing me.
guys.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Are you the court or am I the court?
You
Okay.
I'm just getting the rushed nature of the wedding and how they all found out about it at the last minute. I mean, I think it's relevant because he saw them interact, so I'm asking him how they interacted.
Okay, you can get to the wedding. I'm not sure it's relevant how he found out about it.
Understood.
Okay.
And that's
And that's-
fine.
Thank you.
She just has to say something. She's just got to get the last. I mean, she had nothing to say there, but she had everything to
What's
say.
up, Douglas?
Now, there's another juror issue here. This gets a little bit more serious.
Hmm.
Than
I'm excited.
I've got a hernia, senor, or I have a hernia, Judge San. Whichever one it is.
Judge San.
Wherever that accent was from, or it could have been Italian. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead.
If I could have you approach the bench for just a moment. Okay, so juror, we'll
we're all ski-wumpus here.
we'll find the juror, the young man in the back.
Number 4.
Number 4. He's feeling very anxious. He seems to be having some sort of mental health issue, but he says he's okay right now. He thinks at lunchtime he might be able to get some medicine and be okay. Oh my God, what is going on with this jury?
Right?
I might keep my eye on him. I'm a little concerned because I guess Judy said she saw him on the elevator too, and he was talking to himself, acting a little off. So I'm not sure exactly, but I'll keep my eye on him. He said he's okay until lunch. I didn't talk to him. That's through a deputy who says he's okay through lunch, but we'll keep an eye on him and see exactly what's going on with him. And at lunchtime, we'll have a better... I was going to, after this witness, go ahead and take an early lunch.
I think that makes sense, Your Honor, because we have some issues. We have almost 100% agreement on the recordings, but I think we could use some time to kind of finish up on that.
Okay, sure. So we'll send them to lunch after this witness, and we'll continue for a little while so we can take care of some things, okay? Is that good?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That totally sounds like Elaine to me. No,
These poor bastards, I swear to God. So that's 2 jurors by this stage that have almost been dropped out as alternates because of one guy miraculously manifested a hernia and someone else is developing mental health issues during the trial.
But to be fair, I talk to myself all the time, and that does not indicate a mental health issue. I mean,
it's fine so long as you don't answer back.
When they say he was talking to himself in the elevator, I mean, he literally could have been like listing off his grocery list for later. I'm like, what does that even mean, talking to himself in the elevator? I talk to myself everywhere.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, it sounds like it was a big enough concern that there was a lot of people that noticed it and took it into account. He was probably like, I am the angel of death, the time of purification.
Oh, God.
Something like
Maybe
that.
he was rehearsing lines for a play. You don't know.
Oh, we there's more from him here.
Oh, okay, here we go. 245.
So who do we got? Court 2, Bredehoft. I'll be the court so you can be Bredehoft.
All right. Although I think your Bredehoft is funnier.
Well, okay, I'll do Bredehoft if you want.
Right.
It's up to you. Do you want to be court or Bredehoft?
I want to be the court. I like listening to your Elaine.
Sidebar.
245.
I know. I need my glasses for this. 245 has no objection.
245.
It's improper impeachment. It's not to Mr. Wyatt.
Well, first of all, it's admitted, so it can be published. But this is Mr. Depp talking about what he drank and what he took in drugs.
Your Honor, it's hearsay.
Before and at that time.
Your Honor, it's hearsay and it's prejudicial.
We're admitting it here.
Who is it from, though?
It's from Depp to Paul Bettany.
To who?
To Paul Bettany.
No, it's not to him.
No, then it can't come in. Just because they didn't object to it doesn't mean it automatically comes in at trial. You're trying to use it for impeachment. Obviously, they can't, well, they don't know that's what you're trying to use it for at the time. So there are still hearsay objections and impeachment objections that come up during trial. And right now, he's not even party to this conversation, so I'm not going to allow it, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
I think she should be instructed to move on.
Excuse me?
She should be instructed to move on to another.
No, I'm gonna ask questions. I just can't use the document.
Well, you're not going to it. You're not going to ask questions about this text, though.
I can't make reference to the text
No.
because of Your Honor's ruling, but I'm gonna ask him additional questions. But I'm gonna put it out in text.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page, not involving the words on this text, correct?
Correct.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Oh, so why did Elaine start sounding like Gilbert Godfrey all of a sudden?
It wasn't all of a sudden. She sounded like that during the trial.
Yeah, again, we've got just her being utterly, weirdly incompetent. She's saying it's like, I'm using it for impeachment, but nobody else knows that it's in her head, and it's just...
And I like how she basically just tells the judge, I'm going to disobey your order.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask questions.
I'm going to ask questions about that text. No, you're not. Oh, yes, I am. You know, yes, I am. I'm going to do
I really
it.
think she should be instructed to move on. No, I'm going to ask
No,
questions.
I'm going to ask the questions.
OMG, Elaine, Marge Simpson.
I don't know. I just think it's just like crotchety old lady. You know,
Yeah, she did.
you see a lady that smokes like 5 packs of cigarettes before breakfast and just hates the neighborhood.
Just Elaine is best.
I agree. Your Elaine is
When did
hilarious.
Gollum become a lawyer?
Amical cream, precious, my precious. It puts it on its face when it gets the hose again.
Aaron, that's exactly what it was like. It's like Elaine was standing in front of the judges going, la la la, I'm not listening to you.
Oh shit. Bet she drinks Steel Reserve in Milwaukee's best ice. Oh hell. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's move on to sidebar number 4. Ooh, this requires a little bit of a backup here. So we got Chew Bredehoft court. All right.
All right.
Bredehoft again.
All right.
Question. Go ahead. Question, Chew.
Now, you had a very close personal relationship with Christy Dombrowski, didn't you?
Oh no, this is on cross-examination. Never mind. So this is Bredehoft. Sorry. Because they're trying to impeach him by suggesting they were more than friends. I think. Yes.
Now, you had a very close personal relationship with Christy Dombrowski, didn't you?
We're friends, yes.
And you were more than friends for quite a few years, wouldn't you say?
Your Honor, relevance. May we approach?
It's impeachment!
Approach, please. All right. What's the problem?
She wanted to go the gutter again and try and intimate.
I'm not sure.
He's biased. He had an affair with her for years.
He didn't. That's a lie, number one.
I'm not going there. I'm not. I'm going to I said it again. I'm going to sustain that objection. That's more of a sideshow than we're going to. She's not on trial here, okay?
Correct.
All right. Who are they talking about?
They are talking about Mrs. Dombrowski.
She had an affair with who?
Somebody.
Paul Bettany? I thought Paul was. I thought this was about Paul. No way did Christy Dombrowski have an affair with Paul Bettany. Who are they talking about? Who's on the stand?
Bettany, I believe. Let's see who is there on the stern.
Okay, so Mr. Wyatt's giving evidence.
Keenan Wyatt.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
Keenan Wyatt.
Okay.
All right. That makes more sense.
Hi, Yoda. What's up? Face.
Puppy dog.
Aw. So cute.
Oh, hi guys, they're both
Aw.
here.
Aw.
Hmm.
Itchy
need to-
scratchy.
Itchy and scratchy show.
They're so
Guess we need-
cute, Jeff.
Guess we need to kind of do that. Yeah, there we go. Right. Reset doggo vision. There we go.
Aw.
And Scratchy.
Scratch.
So yeah, she wants to go in the gutter and say he's a biased witness because he has been having an affair with her for years. Elaine is such a charming person.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right, here we go
Right.
again. With juror 4.
I think this is the long one with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Court, Vasquez, Bredehoft, Court. We'll just wing it. We'll do our thing
Yep.
here.
All right. With juror 4, I'm going to. We have CSB.
Oh yeah, this is the juror 4 again. We're back to the jury issue.
the guy who was talking to himself in the elevator.
Yes.
All right, we have CSB in the building, for mental health services. So I'm going to have one of them come up and just not release him for lunch yet and talk with him and see exactly if he is having a mental health issue.
I think that's a good idea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and so we're going to see where we are and we can go update from there. I'm sorry about the extended lunch. I thought we had other things to do, but if that works out.
Well, we'd appreciate, Your Honor, because we've met and conferred and started on the recordings.
Okay, good.
And we have an agreement that both sides can use the other's voices.
During Mr. Depp's?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I gotcha.
The only thing we're still ironing out whether we believe Mr. Depp believes that only portions of... We have transcripts of the recordings.
Okay.
Both sides do, but we believe, similar to the way Your Honor has been ruling on the text message, only portions of the transcripts that are displayed,
Right.
should be submitted to the jury as either an aid, if Your Honor would prefer, or admitted into evidence.
Okay.
Miss Heard's counsel is insisting that the entire transcript be provided to the jury, and we disagree with that.
As far as when it comes to a video coverage and transcripts, they can have transcripts as aid. They're not evidence.
Right.
Okay, so they can have them as an aid as you're watching the video.
Audio. And we're mostly talking about audio here. Audio recordings.
Audio. It can be assistance when they hear the audio, but the transcripts themselves don't come into evidence. The evidence is the audio recording.
I think the reason that we've got the transcripts, Your Honor, there's one recording that's over 5 hours. And
It doesn't come into evidence unless the audio comes into evidence. I usually don't let transcripts into the jury, but I'll let them.
we just wanted to do that so that
Okay, that's fine. But if you think it'll help them because maybe there's hard to hear parts of the audio, I'll allow them to. You can pass it to them while they're listening to the audio. And then once it's done, I collect them back up.
okay.
And there's going to be two versions, Your Honor, because we've done transcriptions and they've done transcriptions.
Of course there is.
Very unreasonable.
I think the judge is
Okay.
like, oh yeah, of course there's two versions. Fuck.
So
Of course there is.
do you want me to come back a little early so I can decide which one? Or are you guys going to figure that out on your own? I'm not going to give the jurors 2 transcriptions.
Mom just saying to the kids, you need to sort this out on your own.
Yeah.
You're not going to give them 2?
No, the whole point is to help them, not confuse them. You
Would it be-
stupid idiots? You dumbasses. If you can't agree, then I'm not going to give it to them, and it's just going to be their hearing of it.
Okay. Or would you be amenable if we play a portion of the transcript that we provide our transcription and then...
No, we're not going to do that.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so it's either one transcription or none,
Or none.
and it doesn't go to the jury. Okay, we'll see you at 2.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
No, that was a good back and forth there.
That was funny.
That
We're
had
trying
some
to
moments
help
in there.
them. We're trying to help them, you dummies.
We see the chinks in Ask Karate's armor coming out here. She's had enough.
It's understandable.
Oh well.
All right, I've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, guys.
Yep.
5-minute warning.
All right, us too. Sidebar. Now, all right, who's Ms. Myers again?
She's on Depp's side.
She's Depp side.
Your
Okay, go
Honor,
ahead.
this is being offered for his state of mind and understanding his relationship, the foundation upon which the relationship he was in that he was in with Miss Heard is.
Still, it's just I have had a lot of restraint so far.
Oh, for
He's
fuck's
getting
sake.
into why his dad told him about why he left. So hearsay.
What?
If it's or if it's offered for the truth, it's clear they are trying to draw a parallel. Make it Amber's family here and Johnny's.
I don't know that. What is the answer? So I can just.
His understanding is that his mother had attempted, held a gun to his father and then to her own head. And that's what his father told him. Now, whether that's true or not, that's what Mr. Depp understood the situation was and why his father left.
So why is it relevant?
It's relevant to understanding why Mr. Depp would stay in his relationship with Miss Heard and why he would ultimately leave.
I'll sustain the objection.
Oh,
Move
win
on.
one for
Thank
win
you.
one for the bad guys.
I don't think that's necessarily the wrong call there, though.
No, that was the right call. It still doesn't mean they're not bad.
I don't
All
see
right,
the
this-
relevance. I mean, this is again like the judge is trying to keep this trial from lasting 3 years. You know,
Sure.
and if she allowed both sides to continue to bring in every single little thing they want to bring in, it would never have ended. So I think it's the right call.
And this is the last one we'll do today, and we'll pick it up on Friday.
All right.
The court.
Okay, where am I starting? At 15?
Yeah,
All right.
yep.
What's the relevance?
He
I feel
just
like the judge is
testified.
always asking the same goddamn question. How is this relevant?
He just testified that he hadn't helped facilitate
Hang on,
Mr.
you've
Depp's
jumped to the
drug
top of the
use. We've
document
jumped
again.
to
We've
this.
done this one.
I guess we're done. Are we done with the day? Wow.
Wait, oh,
Because that's talking about Dr. Kipper and the drug use,
you
facilitating
are
the drug
correct.
use.
we finished.
Maybe
Did we
maybe
finish?
finished.
Day 6?
You get to the wedding. You can get to the wedding. I'm not sure how relevant you found out, but understood. Fine. Rush nature of the wedding. If you have a motive approach, the juror has problems. Approach, please. We're friends. More than friends. Yeah, I think we finished.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, that's a
Woohoo!
good spot.
That was fun.
Yay. There's no more for the
and
rest of the day.
doggo Cam chewing on a bone. It's the cutest thing ever. Oh my god.
Yep,
Adorable.
that's it. We are done. That's just perfect timing. Oop, wait a minute. There's one more.
Oh,
Is that the one we just did?
What?
I'm pretty sure that's the one we just did.
Yep, that's the one we just did.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Awesome. We is done. That is cool. Nom 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 nom.
No.
Megan Fox. Good to see you.
Legal Vices. Always good to see you. Guys, check me out on Locals, meganfox.locals.com. Make sure you get over there. We watched Depp v. Heard, which you can go back and watch on my Locals channel. I did not put it behind a paywall, so you guys can watch it with me for free on the replay. I've watched all episodes now. We watched together, pointing out the horrible job that this documentary did in the media. And you know what? I came down to this. They're just pissed that anybody else is making any money on what the job they used to do. That's what this is all about. It's about pissing on their territory and keeping anybody else out of it. And the things that they did in this documentary, I'm sorry, unforgivable. And it should be watched just to see how awful the media really is.
And to see the
so
1
come watch it
second
with
of
me.
me.
Yes. Well, there were several. Actually, you were in it a couple of times. I
Well,
was
there was-
there's a good-looking guy right there.
There was 3 different clips, but it all totaled about 1 second. They were about 1/3 of a second each.
I was disappointed my channel didn't make it in there, but then again, I'm just a
yeah.
little channel. But
Bosses, don't you know you're a lawyer? You're supposed to count in units.
Yeah.
But we
It's all
had a
6
good
minutes to
time.
me.
It was really fun reminiscing about that trial. It's been really fun reminiscing about that time. It was a real unique time on the YouTube sphere, and it was just fun. And I'm sad it's over, but it's not over. Look, we're still doing dramatic readings. Look, it's still happening.
It is Godfather 3. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in again.
Mm-hmm.
Megan, I know you got to run. We're just going to shut it down here for about 5 minutes. So you
All
can
right.
you can flee if you need
Yeah,
to.
I gotta go. Love you guys.
Thank you so much for
See ya.
being here. We'll
See
see you
ya.
again. Take care. All right. It's just the two of us. We can make it if you try. Just the two of us.
of us.
Yes, I was on when they're doing the verdict. They did like a second, like three 1/3 seconds from Nick's channel, and I was there. I think I got a what the fuck thing in there. I get to curse on
On
Yeah, I'm not
Netflix,
sure.
hold on.
yeah, something like that. But okay,
Yes, Otto. He can officially add that to his own IMDb page. He is on Netflix.
dude. Maybe the person responsible is in chat, but I accidentally found out that someone did make an IMDb page for me.
How long ago? If it's a competition, I need to know.
It's a couple of months ago. I mean, it's weird.
Okay.
It was weirdly accurate up through Anime Matsuri, which scared the shit out of me. So whoever's doing it, you're weird. It's funny, but you're weird.
No, you're just a very dedicated fan, and you are not a piece of shit. You do have value, and you contribute to Jeff's life wholeheartedly.
But the Netflix documentary, whoever's doing the Netflix page, put the Netflix documentary in. Yeah, it was just like weird. I just typed legal vices just for shits and giggles, then an IMDb page. I'm like, what the fuck? And there I was. Weird. Hayden, we got the Aussie Ninja Disguise Master. We got that. Wait until you get to the Amber Heard direct. Elaine, spoilers, majestic American woodcock. Had to put the emphasis on the last syllable there, woodcock. Elaine thinks literally everything carded at present sense impression. She doesn't understand hearsay as everything counts as present sense impression. She doesn't understand hearsay at all. We got that. Can't wait for it. We got some time here. It'll take a while to get there. Bella Stella again with another super chat. Thank you so much. Talking to yourself means you're looking for expert opinion. You're the expert. You confer with yourself.
I have a mug that says that.
Ah, there you go. I just act like it. Sebastian Muller, yet again, a new member for YouTube. You seem like you're a new member every 2 weeks here. Thank you so much for yet again being a new member. Legal Vices as seen on Netflix. That's not Tom Jones. Legal Vices. Now you go to your bosses and say that I've appeared on a Netflix documentary. My fees have gone up 25%. Yeah, and they go, oh, you did? You're fired. That's how that'll go. All right, folks. That's the end of part 2. There's a couple things you need to do here first, though. There's 596 of you and about 555 likes. First of all, I need 45 more likes. That's all. That's what I'm begging for. 45 more likes. So 45 of you. I know probably 300 of you haven't hit the like button. So get down there and hit that like button. Let's get us up to the 500 and the 600 likes. We need to get up to 600 likes. The other thing you need to do, you need to go over to Aussie Overlaw and make sure you are subscribed to him. Aussie Overlaw, subscribe to his channel. If you think you're subscribed, still double check, make sure you're still subscribed and like every single video he's ever done.
I'm literally going to make it as easy as I possibly can for you people. I'm going to drop a Linktree post that is in the chat. Open it in a new window. A box will pop up. Do you wish to subscribe? Hit yes, and then you can close it, and you don't have to worry. It's literally that easy.
I still need to figure out how to do that. I still need to figure out how.
It's magic. It's special magic.
Let's see. Imagine your son watching that documentary and seeing you for the first time on YouTube. I didn't see myself the first time on YouTube when I watched that. I was just going, oh, it's Nick's channel. Oh, wait a minute. I think I was there. Then I had to go back and went, oh, yeah, I am. Nobody will notice it. That'd be funny if you did. So anyway, make sure you go over to Aussie Overlaw, subscribe to him. Absolutely some serious, awesome content. And there may or may not be some mysterious Amber Heard content, maybe some point in the future. Stay tuned. Go back and make sure you watch Aussie Overlaw every day to see if and when.
Yeah, I'm in two minds about whether or not to monetize that or not. I may actually just be keeping that close. I might keep it close to the vest until shit hits the fan. I've got to work out if I can afford it first before I start jumping up and down about doing stuff. So
Things are happening. Legal Vices, thank you, and Hayden for a great. Megan Fox was here too, and she was great, Bella. You know that. Oh, and a big thanks for the laughs. The laughs were from Megan. Hayden, you have an IMDb page too.
I am aware. Someone was putting things on it, and I had to take over it.
Dun, dun, dun. The plot.
Let me put it this way: I was not actually in XXX: A Down Under Adventure.
I'd put that on mine, even if I wasn't.
I thought it was
Aussie
clever.
Overlaw.
I did.
Aussie Overlord hardens the fuck up. Sorry. Right. I never get how the polls get more votes than the video gets likes, because people are no good, scummy cheaters. But hey, they're engaging, so I like them anyway. They're
Yeah,
my
it's 'cause
type
people
of
click on the poll because they want the poll out of the way of the chat because they want to see what everyone's saying. So,
speaking of which, let's see how the poll ended up. We had 651 votes and 571 likes. So, 100 of you suck. But I still love you because you interacted. So again, signs you have a bad lawyer. 16% said objection to my own question. 21% of you said the Umbrella Man did it. And we have a tie with 31% with I'm trying here. And objection hearsay, repeat as needed. That's the end of the like and subscribe poll. Thank you for being part of it. We'll do another one next time. Hayden, what do you got coming up?
now that I know that my internet's working, provided I'm awake for it, I'll do my usual show tomorrow, which is evening for the US viewers, just anyone that's sticking around. Might be a little bit later though, because I'm going to try and get a few more hours sleep, maybe. We've got the after party on Thursday night. Again, most of you guys will probably be asleep. Don't know if you're going to be around Friday evening for the LFL game, but that's entirely up to you.
What time?
I'm happy to be flexible.
So are they.
Yeah. Well, because I don't think Nick's streaming that night, so I can pretty well start whenever I want to, sort of thing.
What's your intentional start time? What's your intention?
Depending on when little one goes down, 8, 9 o'clock, so 7 or 8 your time.
That should be doable.
Yeah. Let me know, because I can push it back either way. I'm literally, guys, for anyone that doesn't know, the after party is literally just at the end of the week, because it's literally Friday evening for me. I crack a beer, invite some friends, we watch ladies in skimpy uniforms running around playing football, at least for another few weeks until we run out of footage. For anyone that doesn't know, it is the Australian League, so they actually do hit hard. It is proper NFL.
Oh yeah. These aren't your average, American lingerie football things. They're like, look at my titties. Now these are like serious athletes that crush each other. There, but they also happen to be super hot.
They're used to playing rugby, so they used to crash tackling each other without wearing pads. No pun intended. But and beyond that, I've got a couple other things in the pipeline. I've got I've got to talk to you about the Korean sex cult thing. I've got.
Cool. You can start one. When do you want to come over?
No, it's the investigation into the one that you're already running.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then it's been like 2 weeks since I've been actually able to stream. I'm looking to retool a few things, so you may see some new content. And I've had, I don't know if people have been noticing, but I've been trying to put out videos pretty much daily, just in terms of like short stories. And yeah, just gonna keep on rolling, guys. Fake it till you make it, basically. So, but anyway. How about you? What's on the cards?
Brian Miller. I did get the lawyer, Raven. It was her arrest story for beating on her boyfriend. We'll probably show that during the YNW Melly retrial. So, all right, for me, tomorrow we'll be doing OJ Simpson, our weekly OJ Simpson thing with Chandler Remington. Friday, Looks like I'll be doing some Aussie Overlaw stuff. Also, we'll be doing this. And by this, I mean the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing. Then we'll probably be doing Eric Hunley's show. Oh, I forgot also. Holy shit. Yeah, we got stuff going up. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing over the weekend. So everybody, take care. We'll see you all later. Same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, right? I'm so
It's Thursday
confused.
for me now. You would have
Right,
just
yeah.
ticked over?
Yeah. Right. So we're good. Super. We'll see y'all on Friday. Take care. Bye.
And because someone had requested it, that's all, folks.
All right.